Ali here, mindwavemeditation.com, and today we're going to talk about when stuff just changes, when shit hits the fan, when, you know, everything's going and then something happens and it just switches everything up and you just have to do that thing. Maybe it's a health issue, it's just taking you down. Game over, you can't go to work, you can't feed your kids, you can't think about the stuff, you can't feel good, all that stuff. Maybe it's a life situation, you just got sacked. Oh, what do you do when you get sacked? You know, maybe you've been dumped. Maybe it's something good. Maybe it's a complete change of a new relationship that's just totally different and it's a bit like, whoa, where do I go? Watch this video because we're going to talk about that sort of stuff and it's going to be a good one. I'll see you on the other side. So this whole channel is really about helping people discover themselves, rediscover themselves, discovering how much potential they have, how much of a capacity they have to give, experience life and all the rest of it, all kind of uplift. And if you resonate with that, then that's why you're here, because there's going to be something in this video that's going to help you go, oh, yeah, all right, I'm going to apply that. So what I really want to talk about is when stuff changes, when everything's going in flow. That's a whole part of this journey, is to figure out how to do what you want to do or make peace with what you do and live in flow and live your most abundant, successful life. And we're all a work in progress, but there's definitely things we can do to make life easier. There just is. There's lots of different tips and tools. And oh, look at this little robin. You see that little guy? Oop. So anyway, the thing I've been trying to do, really sort of focus my attention on it, is when things change, just everything changes. It's something like, maybe it's my wife's back went. She really did something bad to her back, might have pulled a muscle inside, and everything went out the window. You know, doing my stories, you know, weren't the first concern. So, you know, surviving, doing everything that needed to be done, looking after her, all, you know, that's the priority there. And everything stopped, everything paused. And I imagine if you have kids or you've got really demanding stuff on at work, that can be insanely difficult when in the moment you just have to pause life and put out of office on your email, whatever it is for you. So what I found that we can do when these moments occur is, and look, this first one isn't like, you know, it's not gonna make everything better, but what it does is makes you be able to handle it on a deeper level. So what we do first of all when shit hits the fan is we accept it. We accept it. Forget about what you think about it, like, and all the moaning and all the kind of like, oh, but, and all the and all the anger and frustration and everything. Forget about all that for a moment. We're not going there yet. That's next. We accept it. It is what it is. If you've just been dumped, it is what it is. If you've just been fired, if you've just got some bad health news, if just anything that's not good, anything that's not fun, anything that's a massive inconvenience, it is what it is. And when you, oh, my hand hurts. Forgot my selfie stick. Yeah, that's right, I've got a selfie stick. I didn't want a selfie stick. I didn't want to be doing this. It just feels like it's firing out of me and I have to kind of either put it in a channel to you or just be a crazy guy in the woods. So it is what it is, and that's really difficult for some to accept, because we want to jump straight to, oh, why me, and oh, this isn't fair, it's because of him, and oh, you know, all of that stuff. And absolutely understandable, don't get me wrong, that's absolutely the next phase to discuss. But the first thing, if we dive deeper before the logical mind, the thinking mind starts analyzing everything and processing everything and then making our body react accordingly because of what we're doing up here, we bypass it all and we go to, it is what is. And I swear, since I've been doing this practice, that anger, it just goes, and you acknowledge that it's something that makes you incredibly angry or frustrated or whatever, but those emotions that take you down and make you react badly and make you say the things that you didn't want to say to the people that you love. Maybe you've just got some big regrets because of some stuff you've done. That's all coming from not being able to handle our emotions and delivering our best selves, let's say, because we just fire out, all this sort of stuff. It's all about accepting what is just what is. It just is that. So where do you go next? Next, you realize, and this is the next one that's really difficult for some. Next, you want to go back to, right, so I think this, or, oh, it's such a shame. Oh no, why me? Not now. Not while I'm doing the thing. All of that stuff. All up here. Where do we go? Where do we go next? Next, we dive to gratitude. It's difficult. I'm not saying this stuff is easy. It's not. It's really not easy. But that's where we go next. We go to gratitude. I'm just going to look at the camera. Oh yeah, sorry. I've not been looking at me. I've been looking at you. And because I've been looking at you, I've been neglecting me, and then me's been looking like that. There's a lesson for me. Right. It's gratitude. I'm telling you, if you dive to gratitude, let's say health, wealth, and success, three great categories to always jump back to. If it's a health thing, it's completely screwed you over. Mentally hell, it could be a relationship ending, like I said before, anything, or a physical health thing. If you dive to it is what is, and then you dive to gratitude before you go up here and go and let the mind take over your body and make you sicker and weaker, dive to gratitude. Dive to gratitude for learning the lesson, being alive, being able to breathe still, having all the organs that you have, everything that you do have, the people that in your life that you love, that love you, the air, the sunshine, nature, all of the stuff, anything you can possibly think of that's not to do with the thing that's troubling you. Get all that going, cultivate it, feel it, and don't have the intention of, oh, this is going to solve everything. Have the intention of, it is what is, and I'm alive. I get to see another day. I get to talk to that person. I get to do that thing. I've still got my dream. I've still got my vision. This is just what it is. And if you can get there, life is going to be a whole different day to the one that you were just about to have. So you got one, it is what is. You got two, gratitude. The most powerful thing you can do for your mind and body in most situations is being gratitude for everything else, because it's going to raise your vibration. It's going to help you get through the day. It's going to turn on all those happy chemicals in your body to actually change your chemistry so you can actually become happier, well, and get back to work or whatever. Get to number 3. What are you going to do about it? What are you going to do about this situation? What is the best possible thing you could possibly do about this situation? Is this your biggest wake-up call? Is there a massive lesson that you have to learn? Is now the time, because of what's just happened, for you to make the biggest change of your life and maybe do the thing you've always wanted to do, or become the person you've always wanted to be, or say that thing to the person you've always wanted to say? Is that the reason why you've just had, is that the lesson rather? Is that what this is about? Let's remember what the whole point of all this is. It's to figure out who you are, what you're doing, and do it. And do it as well as you can, and be the best possible person you can be, and try and make a difference if you can. That's always helpful, and always feels good. That's the mission here. Sometimes stuff changes. Life throws you on. It could be a real absolute shitter of a one that it throws you. In health, in wealth, in success, things change. Life is in a constant state of change. Things, we're not meant to be stuck in the ground and everything is and everything's done. We're always in flow. And if you can get on board with that flow and realize that everything is flow, then when stuff changes, oh my lordy lord, go to all of the tools that you've got, the mindfulness tools, meditation, remembering everything, it just is what it is, and it will be what it will be. So, you know, what am I going to do with myself in this process of time while I'm going through this? It could be a relationship thing, it could be money thing, it could be a career thing, you don't know who you are kind of thing. Whatever kind of thing it is, dive into gratitude and then devise a plan and stick to it and go for it, and just start leaning into that plan and commit to that plan. It could be just a small health plan to every day do something really good for you. Could be to get out there and actually engage with people and do a club or a thing that you wanted to do. I don't know, it could be anything. Whatever it is, do it and start moving into it. And if you need any help getting there, then click the link below and follow the trail, because there's something awesome in that link that will blow your mind in the best kind of way and help you figure out who you are and live the life that you truly want to be living. So I'll see you on the next one. It's been an absolute pleasure hanging out. Thanks for watching. Let's have a chat on the old comments below. It's been my little view while I've been talking to you. Much love.